was open when they feel the sunlight. Moonrise, tide change right before our eyes. Aggressive but softly, you place your lips on my lips. We're each other's vice. Our feelings, they go deep, deeper than the touching, deeper than the ocean. So we ain't never rushing through our days or our nights. Ain't no repercussions, never get enough, I'm only for your consumption. Always rain the most in April. Every scale needs to be stable. Earth keeps spinning around, we're breathing. So thankful, my love for you's habitual, yeah. Not for a moment, but forever. No, it sounds untraditional, yeah. Never ungrateful for it, that's how we both want it. Habitual, can't nobody keep me like you. Call it unconventional. Our love is habitual, yeah.
Dear Journal, man oh man, sometimes life really feels like this movie where in some scenes we're overwhelmed with love, joy, and excitement, while just as quickly those scenes shift and we find ourselves in the middle of a plot twist where it seems like odds are all stacked against us. In these moments, I really try and focus on how far I've come in this little journey. It can be easy to start blaming the universe or some higher power above and feel like someone's just really out to get us, when we forget that just the other week we felt as though we were on top of the world. Whenever we hit one of these ruts, we have to remember that it's not always about getting to that next level. We can have these moments where we spend a little bit of time just finding ourselves and finding our way through life and just pausing the movie for a little bit. And that's exactly what we did. So welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm not exactly sure if this part is going to be at the end of the video or the beginning, but whatever part you're watching this on, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tapping in. And honestly, on my last video, I checked last night and it was at like 1.7k views. And I know it's just views, but for me, you know, just starting off here, and YouTube has always been like this pinnacle point of creators that I've always seen. And it's always been something I've been too nervous to get on, and now that I'm on here and to see the support from you guys, honestly, it means the world. And again, I can't wait to keep creating for you. But we've had a couple of busy weeks. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram or anything like that, then you'll see in this video that I'll recap a little bit of the last couple of weeks. And I think as a creator, and I think some others might agree with this, is that when you kind of hit a little rut, which I've kind of been in a little bit, like a month and a half. I feel like I started off the new year like this, and then I kind of hit this wall, and just kind of like it got in my own head, and then I started 75 hard and started focusing on that instead. And as far as my content and creativity goes, sometimes when you hit a little rut, you just need to switch things up a bit. So it kind of came at perfect time. My boy Justin, he had his bachelor party out in Maine, so I went out and visited him there. And when it comes to content creating, like seeing a new environment or seeing different faces and just like talking to different people sometimes re-inspires you and almost like sparks something new. And I think that's why traveling is such a big thing in the content creating world, because you can get in a lull where you just kind of start doing the same repetitions, you know, going by your routine, going to the gym, going to, you know, doing your stuff, cooking, whatever your channel involves, but it can get very repetitive. So when you can travel or see new places, see new faces, it sparks a little bit of creativity. And I think that if you're ever in a rut, you should try to switch things up a bit, whether it's take a little day trip somewhere or take a weekend trip or even, you know, go somewhere for a whole year. I think that's kind of what started everything for me, was when I moved out of Connecticut and moved to California. That sparked a whole new side of like content creating, or else I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. So it was pretty nice to just kind of see a lot of old friends I haven't seen. Like some people I just haven't seen since high school, some people are new that I met, and then some were just old friends from high school. So it was nice to just reconnect and just kind of tap out. And when it comes to that type of thing, you know, I brought the camera out, and I think with this video what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little recap. So hopefully you guys enjoy the last kind of week and a half of what my life has been. But when we came back, I got a little bit sick with the stomach flu, and when life kind of gets busy, I just kind of focus on what's at hand. So 75 hard is my main focus. I don't want to fall off of that. And then content creating kind of took a back seat. So I try to film as much as I can with YouTube. I am still trying to get consistent with y'all because I do like this, you know. I saw a video with, I think it was on Ali Adal, he's like the productivity YouTube guy, and his channel, he was interviewing someone. They were like, how do you talk to the camera? And this one girl said that she pretends like she's talking to like her sister or her mom. And for me, it's funny because I don't think that way. I almost feel like when I'm talking to this, I'm like talking to myself, you know? So that's why I almost feel as comfortable, because it's almost like I'm treating this as like a personal journal where I just kind of chat and even talk to myself. And like sometimes I'll get like thoughts that will spark something new, like creativity wise or even business wise or work wise, that I wouldn't be able to get. It's kind of like journaling, right? It's like you start talking or start writing enough times, and then out of nowhere some new idea sparks up. But that's a side tangent. We also went snowboarding for the first time ever, so you'll see some of that. So yeah, enjoy whatever vlog is coming up next. I'm gonna film again probably for the next week, but this was just an intro to it. I think there's a lot of good content in there. I'm excited to just go through the footage. I'm gonna be doing all that today, and just enjoy the journey with me. I think that it'll be fun to just kind of look back through all this footage right now, and hopefully you guys can take something away. But if you guys ever are in a little rut, or you feel like you're stuck in some creativity level, try something different, try something new, whether it's traveling or picking up a new skill, or just do something to kind of get out of your routine. Because as much as I love my routine, sometimes you need to just step away and be somewhere else and see something new and just disconnect a little bit. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is like I'm so used to go and structure, where when it comes to like breaking the structure completely down, it's almost a beneficial thing for me. But yeah, enough rambling. I'm gonna go finish up my morning routine. I'll go over my morning routine with you guys a little bit more, but what we did today, I like to journal. Like you see here, this was actually started just about a month and a half ago. I like to journal with this, just kind of get my thoughts on paper. So when it comes to journaling, I used to force myself to do it. Now it's just kind of something that I'll do when I want. And I think that switch of the mindset, it makes me like to do it more. It's kind of like running. Lately I've been running a lot, and when you switch the mindset from having to do it to wanting to do it, you enjoy it a little bit more. So I journal on this, maybe freehand for like a page or two. Then if I always like this is like one of those things I picked up a while back with the 5-minute journal. So I'll like do like the 5-minute journal with gratuities, and just like kind of run through that with gratuities, affirmations, and just do all that to kind of get my mind right. And then I'll journal my personal thoughts. Now as far as like reading goes, I think you guys saw in the clip, but I read about 10 pages to a chapter a day. 10 pages to kind of hit the markers, but I try to go at least to the end of the section or chapter. But right now we're reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Amazing read, and I'll show you guys. I use Audible to kind of listen to it while I'm reading, and it's just like I've been enjoying that too. I don't know, lately all these little things that I used to hate when I was younger, I've been enjoying a little bit more. So just doing that's kind of my morning routine right there. And then I also have this one other book called The Daily Stoic. This is literally one page. So all this might seem a lot, but like the 5-minute journal is 5 minutes. The Daily Stoic is a page. So those two probably take like 5 minutes to get through. This reading takes 15 to 30 minutes depending on the day. And then this can take like 15 to 20 minutes. So all in all, this whole thing takes about an hour-ish. And then between like making the bed and brushing my teeth and everything like that, an hour 15 is what I give myself for the morning routine. And that usually gives me enough time when I'm not filming. Today I was filming, so yeah, enough chatter. I'm gonna go edit this vlog for you later on, but hopefully you guys enjoy the recap of the last couple of weeks. I think it's gonna be really good content. I have all my old friends and newer friends from San Diego, and like I had a blast. Like even if I was like super stressed out, busy, and all this these last couple of weeks, I still really just had a lot of fun doing both of these things. And even though we were sick, it sucks, but enjoy it. Hopefully you guys take a little something from it, or maybe inspires you to go snowboarding if you haven't. All right, talk to y'all soon. Peace.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging from my
You say you be getting cash, okay? What's the facts? We gon' run up in stats. Police on me like a rash. You say you be getting packs, okay? Got this and that. Send my shooters where you at. Guarantee you getting whacked. Look, cook up like I'm Walter. Should've been on Breaking Bad. Look, step up in the room, you see the drip get hit with splash. She money coming quick, so she gon' throw that pussy fast. And I know niggas stitching for the cheese, they're rad. You know me, I'm never switching, yeah. My body different. They like Sleepy, you a hero. Why they paint you as a villain? Cause they know my niggas elegant. Shoot up your residence. They love me in my city. Swear they treat me like the president. I ran me up a bag, up a bag, up a bag. I know they don't like it how I came up from doing bad. Had to run me up a bag, up a bag, up a bag. Gotta check like it's Nike, I just do it and never brag. You say you be getting cash, okay? What's the facts? We gon' run up in stats. Police on me like a rash. You say you be getting packs, okay? Got this and that. Send my shooters where you at. Guarantee you getting whacked.
Guarantee you getting whacked, guarantee you getting done up. I know some niggas patiently waiting to catch a come up. Now you look like a stain, once you spotted, you gotta rub off. We jump, you ain't no one-ons, you never get the one up. Move on, bitch, you could die tonight. This just a stain, hold your tongue. Shh, where the funds, don't play brave, don't play dumb. Jackpot tonight. Heard you got it, then I need that. I thought you push your teeth back, don't wanna hear no feedback, nigga.
Ain't no chit chat, you tryna get your shit snatched. Them windows tinted, slide it down, they splitting like a Kit Kat. Look, I'm from the street, you take an L, you gotta get back. And they don't want beef, we pull up on them with Big Macs. You getting cash, okay? What's the facts? We gon' run up in stats. Police on me like a rash. You say you be getting packs, okay? Got this and that. Send my shooters where you at. Guarantee you getting whacked. You say you be getting cash, okay? What's the facts? We gon' run up in stats. Police on me like a rash. You say you be getting packs, okay? Got this and that. Send my shooters where you at. Guarantee you getting whacked. Guarantee you getting whacked. Whack, 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 whack.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So we are in Maine right now, and I flew in about 2 nights ago. So we're here for my boy Justin's bachelor party, and I flew in Thursday night. I flew in pretty late, and yesterday we kind of did a little... What did we do yesterday? Oh, yesterday we went to this brewery, Alcatraz Brewery. No, we went to a brewery yesterday, and I'll figure out the name later. And I just wanted to, I didn't really want to be on the vlog. I didn't want to talk during it. I kind of wanted to warm up to just vlogging out here. But we're here with a bunch of my boys from back home in Waterford, Connecticut, and a couple other places, and his other friends from Connecticut. But we landed in Thursday night, and we went out to breweries yesterday. We kind of chilled. We got dinner, and we kind of kept it pretty chill yesterday. So I didn't want to vlog. I kind of just wanted to be in the moment since it was my first day kind of seeing everybody. A lot of the people I haven't seen since like high school, but then also my boys, Justin, other Justin, Jake, and Matt. I've seen them a couple times, but we don't see each other too often. So I just wanted to really just be in the moment. So today, this morning, it's already 10 o'clock. I'm not going to lie, but we are still on 75 hard. We're on day 39 right now. So I'm still trying to keep my habits active here. As far as drinking goes, I told myself, like, for this trip, I'm going to have a couple drinks. Like, my problem with 75 hard has never been to, like, I never had a problem drinking. Like, I haven't drank for the last 2 months before even starting 75 hard. So I told myself when I started 75 hard, it was strictly for, like, one, no partying. Like, I'm staying off the streets. And two, it was I'm going to have a couple drinks, like 1 or 2 drinks if I'm going to go out with them and just like enjoy it. But I'm not going to be out till 3, 4 a.m. like I used to be, right? By the way, if you guys can't tell, I am freezing out here. My hands are so cold. Coming from San Diego, especially during the day, it's like 40 degrees here, maybe 20 degrees at nighttime. So it's a big change. I forgot. And in Maine's a bit higher up than where Connecticut is. So when I go back to Connecticut, it's cold, but this is another level. Honestly, it's not too bad compared to the couple weeks before they said, but it's cold for us. That being said, I kind of started off my morning. I went for a walk already, kind of did my morning outside walk, about 40-45 minutes. Then just now I'm reading. I just finished reading. I've been reading the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and honestly I've been enjoying it a lot. Since I started 75 hard, I've done this different thing where pull up Audible on my phone. So I have Audible here, and the cool thing with Audible is, if you guys don't know this, and this is a little hack, that you can return books you've bought for the first year. So I have the membership where you get 1 credit a month, and then every month I get a credit. So I already finished one book. I finished Outlive, which is the book I was reading for the past, I want to say like the first 30-ish days. Then I finished that book, started this. We're already halfway through this, which is really good. But a little hack is if you're listening to the Audible while you're reading, I don't know, I feel like I retain it a lot better, and I've been just enjoying it. I feel like my brain doesn't have to work as hard to focus. So then if I'm like listening and reading it, I'm able to, it's like someone reading it for you. It's like when you're in elementary school and you had the group readings, and the teacher would pick one person from the whole class to read a chapter or a page or whatever, and you would just follow along. Then someone else would read, and then you would read. So it's kind of like that. But yeah, I can see the benefits of it because I feel like I'm understanding it a lot more. Today they went over habit number 3 for those who have read it, and it's like the whole deciding what's urgent and what's important and then putting it in like a box. So I don't want to ramble too far, but I want to say, like, I've read this book before. This is the first time I'm really understanding it and really just processing the whole thing. Maybe it's because I'm in a different part of my life now too, where I run my own business. I'm doing this whole thing, and a lot of things are under my own control. So when I have to think about what's important versus urgent, they broke it into 4 boxes where you have the number 1, which is important and urgent. So that's like the stuff that's really pressing, right? Family emergencies, something that you really have to take care of at the moment, deadlines. Then you have the box number 2. I don't want to break down all 4, but box number 2 is the most important one, I would say. It's like preventative maintenance, right? So it's like exercise. It's like doing the things that are doing the things that are important but non-urgent, the things that you always put down, right? So it's like planning for your year, or studying or training or something like that for some skill that you want to develop. For me, it's personally been a lot of kind of stuff like planning for content creating, or learning about how to create more content, or learning about how to use my camera more. So it's stuff like that I always push off. So it's just opening my eyes to, okay, what are the important matters that I have to take care of, that I know will benefit myself in the long run, but aren't pressing, right? I have no deadlines to finish my videography course. I have no deadlines to finish my editing course. Stuff like that you really want to develop, and making those a priority versus the stuff that are, non-urgent and non-important, right? It's like the things that the super leisure stuff, like watching Netflix, going out to hang out at the bar with your friends. Like, those are definitely non-important, non-urgent stuff. And then there's also the number 3 box, which is another bad one, which is the what's number 3? Oh, which is the urgent but non-important ones. So that's like the, let me take a look. Yes, I was right. So it's the urgent and non-important ones, the stuff the busy work that we all put ourselves through, right? So it's like the stuff that when we want to focus on something like our trainings and our education, we kind of instead go and check our emails, or go and randomly do a chore in the house that, may seem like they're urgent, but they're not really important, and they could probably be done later on, but we decide to do them anyways just because we feel like it's going to keep us busy, right? So that comes down to like the whole 4-hour work week and this whole thing. I've been listening to Dan Coe on my podcast, so I don't know if you ever heard of him. Dan Coe is this one entrepreneur on YouTube, and he does podcasts, and I've been loving his content. He just breaks everything down in a very different way than you're used to. So he talks about business building, he talks about mindset, and he talks about like a 4-hour work week, which I know if you guys ever read 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, he just breaks it down into his own perspective. And it's very true. It's like we spend so much of our time, let's say you work a 9 to 5, you spend so much of that time doing busy work, when instead if you just focus on the most important and most urgent thing and get those, focus on those things, let's say you focus on your skills that are important but non-urgent, in the long run to build your business, it's going to pay off. So that all being said, I didn't mean for this whole thing to be a breakdown of the chapter or a breakdown of what I'm reading, but yeah, we did that this morning. We were trying to stick to our morning routine. I'm still a little bit jet lagged, which is why everyone's at the gym right now. Some of the other guys are around the beach going for a walk. I'm about to go hit the gym by myself. Unfortunately, everyone left without me. I was like, again, that was on me, but I'm gonna hit the gym, then we're gonna come back. I believe we have axe throwing today, which is gonna be pretty fun. And yeah, today I want to take the vlog out, kind of have some other people, join in. I know some people aren't, into the camera as much, especially coming from the East Coast, where, it's not much of a normal thing. So me doing this, I don't want to just force the camera in people's faces, but I know a lot of the people, you know, we want to make memories with this. We want to document this journey. So I'm going to go hit the gym. Maybe we'll give some tips at the gym. I don't know if they're going to let me film as much. So if they do, maybe I can give you some tips as far as the type of workouts I'm doing. I'm doing a full body day today. It's kind of like an accessory work full body day today, especially if I'm traveling. I'm not going to be like deadlifting my max or squatting my max, right? But we're going to hit the gym, then come back and we'll see where the day takes us. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today. I'll throw some B-roll around kind of the stuff we did yesterday too throughout this clip. I don't know if I already did or not, but if I did, hopefully you enjoyed that. If I didn't, watch out for that. And yeah, I'm happy to be back on the vlog. I will be prioritizing this YouTube thing like I promised you guys. And we're just going to have a fun day before I have to fly out tomorrow at 5 a.m. at the crack of dawn. So let's enjoy it. Talk to you soon. Peace. Speak of the devil.
Pray you get that job in time for that's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew that you be a freak and a friend too. Yeah, you into everything I'm into. Oh, I got something that I could lend you. Oh, a peace of mind, baby. Come and get a peace of mind. Yeah. Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a deep. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you know what you want. What you want. My new bitch look like Tyler Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know but she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not for what I want. It's some me time. Hope you know what you want. By the beach like Odell. No, my mom, my killers don't tell. Shadow my mom, cause I knew you off the shelf. Now my bitch is Chanel. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not for a while. Get some me time. I don't know if you know what you want. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. In the meantime, just not doing what I want. Get some me time. You do what you want. In the meantime, just not doing what I want. Get some me time. You do what you want. Maybe I don't love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my will. Rolling stone, stone. Drop the roof and let the smoke.
Gym, you know, I feel like it's not crazy big, but the one thing I will say is like it definitely had no like content creator influencer vibes in it, and I expect that coming back to the Northeast. I feel like content creating, even when I'm back in Connecticut, is like a very, very different thing compared to somewhere like where I'm from, San Diego, right? Like shout out Compound, because you get used to like taking your camera whenever you want and no one looking at you and like no one really caring, to coming to a smaller town or coming to a place where it's not as normal, where it's weird, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I understand how weird it is or how different it is, right? It's definitely different, and you know, I respect it. That, you know, I try to respect the rules. If I don't see a lot of people, if I don't see a lot of people filming and I don't see anyone else kind of, you know, doing the same thing, I'm going to probably hold back a little bit. I'm not going to be like the guy right in the middle of the gym floor talking straight at the camera with a huge tripod, right? But I'll try to sneak in shots here and there, so that's kind of what I did. I brought my small tripod, my handheld one, and that kind of did the job. But yeah, some things to know if you guys ever want to step in the content creating game. Like, you can't get mad at the gym for not letting you film. Like, really, these are probably their rules. I used to work at a gym, and like sometimes it's just part of the rules, right? And it is, like I said, to like if you're older, right, you're not used to that, right? It's like it's a very Gen Z type thing to be holding a camera, talking to it like this, and even like for us who are, I think we're Gen Z, you know, compared to like the millennials who have it. I think that's what all these terms are called, but like the people who are in like high school now, it's super normal, right? People going around with like the Apple Vision Pros like doing that shit. But for us, like even people my age don't find that normal. So you just have to adapt and like, you know, get comfortable with it, right? And just feel out the place. Like, you're not gonna be always comfortable, and you're not gonna be able to sometimes just pull out your camera and just like talk to the whole thing. So that being said, we are on the way back. Me and my boy Justin, I think we're gonna try to go towards south. He just texted me actually. Let's respond to him back. Justin, I'm sorry. I told you guys I'm consistently like 10 minutes late to everything, but we're gonna try to hit South Portland to check out the beach down there, and then just kind of bull around. The other guys are just taking it easy, chilling at the house. So we're just gonna go down there, do that, and I think we're gonna meet up and go axe throwing it later. So hopefully that's cool content for you guys to see. But yeah, Maine, I feel like Maine's like a very slow town, you know. And I know my boy, the groom Justin. I think I told you guys that's what I'm here for. It's his bachelor party, and I know he wanted to keep it super low key, which I don't mind at all. Especially being in the middle of 75 hard, this was actually perfect because, you know, if this was like a vacation in Miami, then I'm definitely gonna be off plan, right? But this was something more low key. He wanted to keep it more like with his boys, with his friends, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? So we're gonna go do that, and then we'll see where the night takes us, and hopefully take you guys along with me. But I'm not gonna keep filming in this car, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you're still watching, I appreciate you guys. I don't know where we are in this video, whether we're 10 minutes in and 20 minutes in the vlog, but hopefully you've enjoyed it so far, and hopefully I can show you a little bit more something of what Maine has to offer, because it's a pretty cool little town, or not town, it's a cool state, right? It reminds me of home though. It reminds me of Connecticut. Like if I show you the trees real quick, this is what Connecticut looks like on a normal basis, you know. it's pretty much my hometown, but I'm here for the boys, and we're just here to hang out and really just, you know, I don't know, I never really get to see them, so I'm happy I was able to make it out here for Thursday, and then we'll stay here, and then we'll fly out tomorrow, and back to San Diego we come. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Peace. We're on our side quest over here, and it's freaking freezing out here. Yes, 30? It's gonna be like 20.
Shopping in Paris or go sailing overseas and just drape me in Gucci, no. All I ever asked was you to pick up your phone when you alone. All I ever asked was for no love, kisses and hugs. No, I never heard that you should go to the club with your birthday.
Hey.
I never wanted you to stay too long, just wanted you to show me up. So won't you say my name, say my name?
Woo! Is it on?
Claim you want me, it ain't no that. You acting kinda shady. You ain't been on baby. Boy, you can go stop playing games. I know you see it in my life, on your mind is that more than bad. So I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to match your words with your actions. I need more than satisfaction. Did you really feel that action? Really wanna give you all the flex in front of your friends. How that works? Where that you're doing the most.
Hey. How we feeling about this trip?
Feeling good, feeling alive. Walked in. Bad day to be here.
How do you feel about being a married man?
Pretty good.
Please let me know what type of voodoo magic trick I gotta do in order to see you before I leave this state. Just let me know what's the procedure to book an appointment with you.
I know that you've been waiting on me, I'm out front. I know you're sick of playing these games, I'm about done. I could turn this shit up a couple of thousand. Your man saying something, but he ain't about none. About none. been waiting till I drop, let her play the album. Outdone, keeping outdone. A lot of girls back home, but I'm thinking about one. Made rounds on my phone, but I'm leaving out someone. Someone. I 7-1 that can't run. I didn't want to say none, but I just think that look at her. Look at her, mama.
How do you feel today?
That ain't my girl, that's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Oh, whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew.
What's good, fam? So, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but because I left mine, we're using the internal mic here, but we're going snowboarding today for the first time. I know I haven't checked in yet, but it's gonna be our first time checking in. We got the boys over here. We got the boys here. They're doing their thing. We're trying to put these chains on the tires. You know, I'm not too useful. I've never done this before, so we're just yeah, we're gonna have our first snowboarding experience. I'm feeling like I was telling them I might just be naturally good at this. I don't know, but we're gonna have to see. We're going up to Summit or Big Bear, wherever you want to call it. But yeah, we got the guys doing their thing, and then we'll see how this goes. Probably fall a couple times and call it a day. I put it on.
Yeah, let's say you can put that on under or over your helmet, whichever you prefer.
Under.
I also have some ear warmers.
Yeah?
It's just a bandana, goes around your ears, keep them warm. Then goes to.
What's up, gang?
Oh, my fucking hands are too cold to like fully tighten this shit.
Oh wait, Kyle goes first. So.
You can do either or. First or after.
Say hi to the vlog. Hi, vlog.
Ooh. That's smash.
There's a clip I'm gonna have to delete because my came up to your face and you had the windows down.
Oh, really?
His eyes are a bit too blue, so I was like, what do I do here?
What?
What do I do with these pants here?
Oh, you put them over the boot.
Okay, so now I stick the pants.
I mean, they're in the trunk, the plastic bag on the left. Left.
So, put it over that, and then put it up, bring it up.
It's in there?
Yeah.
So all I have to do is... That's how you put it on? Hey! Alright. So I'm telling these guys,
In my backpack.
I'm telling these guys that I'm gonna be a pro today.
Just for me, I have to take my goggles off and then put my helmet on and then my goggles on. So it wasn't on. It was like literally just sitting like this. They're sitting like this.
Alright. Hopefully I don't die.
That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Oh, whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew that you be a freak and a friend too. Yeah, you into everything I'm into. Oh, I got something that I can lend you. Oh, a piece of mind, baby. Come and get a piece of mind.
Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a decent time. Wait, your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl, I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed at the crib and the liquor too. I fuck your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils too. Here you go, you trying to tease with them pictures. You could ride on me just like you ride the elliptical. She said I'm trying to keep it tight for my nigga. Girl, I like your last nigga, all I need is mental. You know I'll work you out, get you right with your physical. Always just another interlude. Asking all them questions, girl, you know I don't do interviews. It's pitiful that when I'm with them other bitches, I pretend it's you. Oh, you work at Kohl's, you in dental school. Wife and now you folding clothes, cooking dinner too. Young Tiller, girl, I'm known as Pink Griffey too. It's only right that I swing by and hit it too. First base, second base, third base. I'm trying to get you in your birthday. Oh, I know these other niggas thirsty, but please never entertain them, cause that would hurt me, you feel me? Yeah. I know you feel me. Oh, I know you feel me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa.
It's crazy because as I'm making this voiceover on April 1st, almost a month after these trips, looking back at this footage, it reminds me why I love content creating and why I'm doing this. Regardless of views, likes, subscribers, although I truly mean it when I say I appreciate every single one of you that's tapped in. Being able to watch back these vlogs, these memories, and share with you guys is really an amazing thing. It's funny because I've always loved watching vlogs and wondered what is it about them that I enjoy so much. Now I understand it's not the fancy cars or houses, although one day we will get there, but it's the small moments in our lives, the quirks in our personalities that makes us so unique from each other. And although we don't know each other at all, we feel so connected through a platform like this. It reminds me why I love social media, not the memes or sports highlights, but the connection that brings us to each other, sharing experiences and parts of our lives, finding others across the globe that we otherwise may not have met in real life, seeing their struggles, their achievements, and realizing that we're all just human trying to figure it out. It's dope, and I know I'm nowhere near my full potential, but that's the reason why I want to create content now, because I haven't made it yet and I don't have the fancy cars or the nice watches again yet. But I want to show you guys what's possible from a kid who grew up in a tiny town in Connecticut, moved 5 times before high school, born from 2 immigrant parents, but that's a story for another time. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.